West Nile virus is not an unfamiliar phrase in Oklahoma, but for a virus many have heard of, there is still a lot of mystery as to what exactly it is.
It's primarily transferred through mosquitoes.
I know that it's pretty prevalent in Africa.
I have a lot of mosquitoes at my house, so that makes me kind of nervous, but I mean, I don't know anyone, no.
Could be, that's their couch. We're sitting.
Like many other Oklahomans, Ginger Hines didn't know much about West Nile until her father died from it.
I never thought much about it. You'd hear about it on the news, but you never thought that it would, affect you or touch your life.
Ginger's father, John Gummerson, was a well-respected and loved member of the Guthrie community. He even served 2 terms as mayor.
He just was a man that made an impression on anybody and everybody he met.
John complained of a headache on July 29, 2012. He was admitted to the local hospital on August 2nd, and he died October 6th. Doctors suspected he had West Nile early on based on his symptoms, but there was little they could do to combat the virus.
Here at the Oklahoma County Health Department, researchers are trapping mosquitoes in order to prevent, promote, and protect West Nile from spreading.
One of those researchers is Wade Colbaugh. He sets up traps to catch mosquitoes to test for West Nile. Once the mosquitoes are tested, their breeding ground is located and eliminated to reduce the risk of the virus spreading in Oklahoma.
Is West Nile really something that Oklahomans should be concerned about?
The risks aren't terribly high that you're going to contract it, but they're high enough where we definitely want people to avoid it.
2012 had a record-breaking number of cases for Oklahoma. It was because of this spike that the trapping program started. There were 161 cases with 15 deaths. In 2013, there were 75 cases of West Nile, resulting in 7 deaths. Mosquitoes will pick up the virus from birds and then pass it along to people when bitten.
Mosquito is basically a flying syringe, and whatever is left from their previous meal is going to get injected into us when they feed off us.
Although there is no vaccine to prevent West Nile, Colbaugh says there are 4 Ds to reduce the risk of being bit by a mosquito.
That's to drain standing water, to not be outside during dusk and dawn, to avoid dark clothing, and then use insect repellents containing DEET.
The death of her father left Ginger searching for any information about West Nile she could find. She hopes that others will become more aware of the virus. But until then, she keeps the memory of her father close and his presence even closer.
I feel him in this house a lot, and communicate with him a lot.
For O State TV, I'm Sarah Bush.